Well, I suppose the most enjoyable aspect of going into live action from animation is that spontaneity is something that can happen in live action, where it can only really happen in animation when you're coming up with ideas and when you're recording sound. In terms of capturing moments, though, animation is you can imitate spontaneity and you can study it and do a really great impression of spontaneity. But you can't really achieve it the way you can in live action, where you're just kind of rolling and things are happening. That was fun, and I had to change my thinking on that, because when I first started filming the movie, I would put the camera where I wanted it. I would start the shot right at the moment that I needed it, and I would cut right at the moment when I thought I would be cutting, which is animation thinking. And everybody kind of come up to me and said, really, we should start the scene a little earlier, and when you get to where you usually would cut, let it roll a little bit, let it play. And at first that felt really wrong to me, because I thought, why am I shooting? I don't need it. But then you never know. Things happen, little moments, somebody enters and does something great that you didn't imagine. And now you want it in your scene. And if you start, in other words, if you're cutting after that point, then you try to, okay, now maybe I need to reimagine the shot, so I capture this thing that they just did on take 7. Let's re-get it, refilm it, and also letting it play out, letting it roll, because sometimes you want those extra beats. And in animation, you can always get them, because you're growing or shrinking a moment at will, whereas in live action, you're collecting the moments. So you have to have it, and if you don't have it, you can't go back and get it. You know what I mean? You're not coming back to that place or that moment of time, or Jeremy Renner may not be available when you need him, or Tom may be doing something else at that time. So whatever, you start to look for opportunities to orchestrate spontaneity, rather than being so specific that you eliminate everything but what you think you need.